The Indiana Election Commission spent all day hearing 30 challenges to some candidates who want to be on the May primary ballot.
Well, one challenge saw a candidate for Indiana's Senate seat taken off the ballot. He's vowing to fight that decision. 13 News reporter Emily Longnecker explains how he's going to do that.
The candidate is John Rust, who wants to be Indiana's next United States Senator, and he's vowing to go all the way to the Supreme Court if he has to for the chance to do that. John Rust, who wants to run as a Republican in the primary, faced 6 challenges to his candidacy. Republican Congressman Jim Banks is also running for the seat and is already endorsed by the Indiana Republican Party. Challenges to Rust focused on an Indiana law requiring a candidate's party affiliation during their last 2 primary votes to match the party they want to represent in the current election. According to one of Rust's challengers, he voted as a Republican in the 2016 primary and a Democrat in the 2012 primary. Another challenger questioned why Rust didn't vote in the 2018 primary that saw an Indiana Senate seat on the line.
One of the most hotly contested Republican primaries in the history. Mike Braun, Todd Rokita, Luke Messer. If he can't even vote in that primary, that's a problem to me.
Rust recently challenged the constitutionality of the Indiana law requiring him to have the same party affiliation in his last 2 primary votes. The Indiana Supreme Court put on hold a lower court's ruling that would have stopped election officials from removing Rust from the primary ballot based on the party affiliation law. The Indiana Supreme Court has not made a final decision on the constitutionality of that law, effectively leaving the decision up to the Election Commission. Tuesday, members voted to exclude Rust from the primary ballot.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Mr. Rust, I'm serious when I say I would love to see you on the ballot. But as far as I'm concerned, our hands are tied.
After the commission's decision, Rust said he'll appeal it to the Marion County Superior Court as he waits to hear the Indiana Supreme Court's decision.
People are trying to keep, qualified candidates off the ballot because they know they will win. It's the same with Trump. It's the same with me.
Rust has said if the Indiana Supreme Court does not hand down a decision that favors him, he will go all the way to the United States Supreme Court. At the Indiana State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.